What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bill, and in today's video we are going to try to color match the grille on the F350. Now it is chrome. I don't know if I have a good picture of it or not. If so, I'll go ahead and insert it into the video here of what this looked like. But like, the chrome was bubbling on here, and I started poking at it, and you could see here where it was kind of dirt and stuff was getting in here, but like, the chrome was bubbled up. I was like, what's going on with that? And then started poking at it and peeling it, and really it's just kind of like it's almost like a wrap, like a foil wrap over this grill. And now I've gone beyond the point of no return on that, and I'm not a huge fan of the chrome, so I decided I think I'll try to color match this with the truck. So I did get the color of the truck and some clear, and well, I just want to see how good we can do with this. Now I still have to get the rest of this stuff off of here, and it's one of those things that I started and it was kind of mind-numbing and fun to just sit here and peel away at it for a little bit. But now that I'm over halfway done, kind of wishing I wouldn't have. But now I have to finish doing that. So I'm gonna sit here and just chip away at it. Once you can get underneath of there, I should use my better knife here. Where's my... There we go. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to scratch this up or damage that, make any indentions. But so you can see how once you get it going, it peels off there, and then it's just like a foil almost. There's no adhesive or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna continue peeling all this stuff off of here. Then we'll sand it down lightly, clean up any blemishes that we could find, do some primer, and see how it turns out. Got all the chrome picked off there, a couple little pieces in here, but that gets covered with the emblem, so not too worried about that. I got the insert out here with the pressure washer, getting that cleaned up. I'll probably do a clear coat on this so the black is actually gloss, but for right now I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this. It's got some primer, go over this, probably do two coats of thin coats of primer, let that dry overnight, and then tomorrow come back and hit it with some color, and hopefully it ends up looking like this color. We will see. It needs some paint correction. We'll see how this turns out, and we'll see what color bed I can find, because I might end up, depending on what I find for a bed, and might end up just repainting the entire thing. I don't know what we're going to do as far as paint or color or anything, but for now I'm just going to color match this grill. For now I'm just going to go ahead and hit this with some primer. Alright, so there we have one coat of primer on there. So I'll probably do a second coat and then flip it over and hit the backside around the edges just to make sure that they're covered, and then we'll move on to the color. It's the next day, primer dried overnight. There's a couple of rough spots in there, so I went ahead and wet sanded the whole thing down with some 1500 grit paper, and I just did the first light coat of the color. It looks a little bit funky since the primer is green and it's still shining through. Makes it kind of look like a almost silverish color from certain angles because of the metallics and the green. But yeah, let's let this set for a few minutes and then hit it with the next coat, which should start to take the actual color a little bit. These cans are pretty small. They're only 8 ounce. I don't know if you, there we go. They're only 8 ounces. I didn't realize that when I was ordering them. I thought they were full size, but that was the only size I saw them in anyway. So, but they don't last very long. So I figured 2 cans would have been enough. 1 can for all of this, and then another can for the door handles. But I just got done with the second coat. It's starting to take color, but there's a few spots here that can't started sputtering on me, so I'm gonna have some sanding to do before I clear coat it. But I definitely need at least 1 more coat, probably 2 more coats, and that's all I got out of this 1 can was 2 coats. And the first one was really light. The second one was just a normal coat, so I don't know. 2 cans are even going to be enough to finish just the grill. So this stuff doesn't go very long, but hopefully, as far as color goes, it'll end up matching. So as I was waiting for the paint to dry, came out and took a look. Taking a look at the truck. I hadn't looked at the suspension in the front yet too much. And of course, first wheel I pull the jack up on, and we have a bad lower ball joint, a little bit of grinding in the hub. So, and I have to take the hub off anyway to, I don't know, I haven't actually taken one of these apart yet, so, but I imagine I'm going to have to tear down the hub anyway to get that ball, change out that ball joint. So I'll probably change the hub as well. I assumed there would be some issues, and of course, first try, I found one. So I don't know if you could.
That smells like that bubbles you blow.
Alright, so the grill is painted. I've got a clear coat on there that's drying. There's a few spots that I'm definitely going to need to wet sand and then polish everything. I think the grill looks really awesome. I really like this color. Unfortunately, it's not the same color as that truck. It's got way more metal flake in it. It's brighter, it's shinier. That truck it's got metal flake in it, but it is very, it's very separated. It's not very dense, where the flake is just super tiny, super condensed, and I absolutely love this. If I could get the whole truck painted to match the grill now, that might be a thing, because I am really digging this color much more than I am that. I tried to polish up a little area. I don't know if you can even see the metal flake in that, but it's a lot bigger, a lot more distributed between the flakes, where this is much tinier and denser, and it gives it a more metallic look. It's almost a blue silver. So yeah, we'll see. I'll let this dry overnight and come and wet sand it and everything tomorrow and see how it looks. But maybe in the sunlight it won't look too bad. But yeah, I'm really liking this color though. And then I did just clear coat on the honeycomb there to make that a gloss black. So that'll be, when that goes back behind there, it'll be this with the gloss black honeycomb behind it, which I think will look really good. I said, it'll look good. It just, I don't think it's going to match too well. Now the back just snaps in. All these snaps. Just go through. Some of them are a little tight. Yeah, this was fun getting off of there, getting all the snaps undone. This takes a little bit of time and patience to get them all, but yeah, hard to do with just one hand. So I'm gonna go through, get these all snapped in real quick. So here we have our newly painted grill. I would say our newly color matched grill, but it does not match really. I'm loving this color though. I wish I could get the rest of the truck this color, so maybe that might happen sometime in the future. I don't know, but yeah, there's still some high spots. I need to wet sand this down, polish it, and then we'll get it on the truck and see how it looks compared to the other. I got a new emblem on order. All right, so we got the grill back on. Still waiting on the Ford emblem there, but that just slides in there, snaps in. A little plug there with a screw on the back. Nothing too fancy there. So once that comes in, I'll just plop that on. The color match is not perfect, especially depending on the angle of the light. This might be able to get polished up a little bit more, sanded down. I might try a different clear coat, just get some 2K clear coat and run over it, see how that looks. But I think it looks a whole lot better than the chrome did, especially now that it's not bubbling up or peeling off anywhere. And I definitely like the blue and the black together. I do need to replace these headlights. I'm doing another video right now on the ball joints on there, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I know it's not a perfect color match, it's kind of close. I actually like this color a bit better, to be honest, but yeah, I still got to try to do some paint correction on this, and maybe it'll bring up some more of the metallic flake in there, and you could see it, but you really got to look at it. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.